Good morning, fam. Good morning, fam. It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk. With a little short one just for you, and welcome to my morning dump as I let one out for you, fam. Yeah, to get that one out early morning, fam. Yeah, early morning dumps. Everyone takes an early morning dump. That's the reality of life, fam. Anyway, fam, this little show is going to be about a question I was asked last night. I'm drinking at the bar last night, and brother coming there. He said, "Don't you do YouTube videos, things like that?" He didn't notice my face. He said, "What up, no punk? Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, fam? You know what I'm saying?" And he said, "What you think about Gumby?" He said, "What you think about Gumby?" I said, "Gumby." I said, "Man, that's some old skit that Eddie Murphy did, Gumby joint." He's like, nah. You know, I was talking about, I said Eddie Murphy. He was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't an old school dude like me when Eddie Murphy was doing the Gumby skits on Saturday Night Live back in the 80s, fam, I believe. Yeah, the 80s. And he asked about the dude named Gumby. I said, okay. He said about Gumby is an OG gang member for a gang called the Hoovers out there in California. I said, okay, I'll check him out. I'll go home and look for a dude there. I type his name here, lots of videos, this guy here. They do lots of interviews and things of that nature. And he's one video, the first one I saw was he was beefing with Boosie. That he wanted some money, and I had joined the Hoovers and yada this here, right? But the dude do sound similar to Snoop Dogg though. No, so listen to this Gumby guy, OG Gumby. Listen to his voice, he sound just a little bit like Snoop Dogg. It could be a cousin from him, fam. It could be a cousin from Snoop Dogg, right? Well, anyway, Gumby belongs to the same gang. Let me start this here. The dude named Gumby was incarcerated for 16 years, right? 16 years for a crime he did not do. You know, so they call it innocent plan. What they call these guys here? Those ones who eventually got him out of there. But before he got there, he's doing 16 years. You know, doing hard time out there in Cali, fam. You know how them Cali prisons are. They all different. You know what I'm saying? These dudes it's all gangs, politics, and they don't play, put it that way. They don't play about their shit there, right? So anyway, they got this other guy named Diablo, El Diablo, the devil. He's a black guy. He's also a Hoover. He's an OG. He's over, over the Gumby guy. I don't think Gumby was an OG yet. I think he's a BG, but he was an OG, right? And I guess this guy named Diablo is a booty bandit. He was a gang banging booty bandit. He had no pics, they say. He said he was from his set. From his own gang. So he even around smoke blunts with him. If he feel that he can take your cheeks, he's gonna try and take them. And he will eventually taking people's cheeks out there, fam, right? So this guy named Gumby, right? I guess he's part of the same gang. I don't know if it's the same set, but they're saying they're part of the same gang. But like I said before, El Diablo don't care. He does not care, has no pics. When El Diablo gets horny, he's taking cheeks. Anyway, they say that there's a brother named Hawk. He's also from the Hoover gang. He was on what's that? Adam Jump, what you call it? Adam 22, some shit that I forgot that dude did. The tattoos on his face with Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? And he was saying that Diablo was making Gumby give him fellatio. You know what I'm saying? Give him fellatio. Dude Gumby was topping off the El Diablo dude, right? I don't know if it was consensual or not, but I don't think it was. I think it was in fear. I think it was in fear. The dude probably smacked him up, around the cell a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because he looks like he probably a small dude. So back probably was much more smaller, but this dude was real big. The show picture guy didn't do this dude. He was swole, fam. This dude was swole. And he was a booty bandit, you know what I'm saying? A swole booty bandit is very dangerous. You bring some little young dude in there, talking this gang stuff, but he ain't got no power, you know what I'm saying? So he was making OG Gumby, gum him up, pause, gum him up. He was gumming him up, you know what I'm saying, right? But anyways, they get to the yard, they says, and they said the brother El Diablo, they got to, I guess he cut him, gave him a little nick or something. He ain't jab him up, you know what I'm saying? Got him a little wake him up slice type shit, you know what I'm saying? So the dude Gumby, I ain't gonna call him OG, yeah, he was still a BG. He was on the yard licking his wounds. Pause, you know what I'm saying? He's hurting and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he's feeling bad. He's feeling bad. How am I gonna get this dude this? I guess later on, or something happens. The cop come, the COs come and want to arrest or take Diablo to the hole. What's gonna happen? He says, "Man, this is my chance where I can get him." He pulls out his knife as Diablo is handcuffed by the cops in front of the cops. He jumps up, Gumby, and stabs Diablo in the neck. Yo, got the neck. Blood squirting everywhere, bam, skeek, 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 skeek. And eventually, the brother passes away. Diablo's gone, right? And for that, what he done there, he said they call it self-defense. So he was like, shit. He's getting he beat the murder case that he got in there, but he's still doing time for that little thing there. So that got knocked out of there. And he's back home. 16 years, fam. 16 years. I saw him on when he came out. 16 years ago, he came out there. He had a big long suit on and shit down. You know, that little kid wears his father blazers. That's how that shit looked. They got their blazers down to his knees, like back in the fucking 70s. Them like zoot suits and shit down. It was like a half a zoot suit type shit Zoo was wearing this shit, right, fam? But anyway, he said that he was awarded $6 million. $6 million. That was about 10, 15 years ago. They said this happened. He got released and shit, right? But now, I guess the money has dried up. The money's dried up. He's out there hitting the chitlin circuit, you know what I'm saying? Doing videos, talking about his experiences, about the game's life and things like that. Cool. But I see him out there with these big, long blunts, fam. Why? You know what I'm saying? You smoke your little J, some good stuff, you good, you know what I'm saying? But this dude here smoking big blunts, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and happy wake and bake, fam. Happy wake and bake, fam. But this dude Gumby smoking them foot long blunts, fam. 12-inch blunts. Pause, fam. Yeah. Smoking them 12-inch joints, you know what I'm saying? And doing his interview saying what happened, and some of the Hoover guys, I saw another dude, he's mad to another Hoover, he's mad, you know, so I guess with different sets. He said, you're talking about what you done did to Diablo, you killed him and stuff of that nature. I don't think he was bragging, he tell what happened, you know, this is what happened there. But the other guys in his feelings, to me, you ain't breaking his grandkids off, and stuff like that. Well, I don't understand that deal. This dude that told why Gumby is not breaking Diablo grandchildren off some paper. You know, give them some money. For what? This dude Diablo was making was raping them. He was got S.A.ing them. That's what it was. S.A. rape, but that's the same thing. You know, making them top them off. You know what I'm saying? So eventually he said, I'm tired of being a vacuum cleaner of this dude, you know what I'm saying? Pause, you know what I'm saying? Slob down man juice every night. He got tired of that deal. So they killed him. So therefore I don't believe they should be paying Diablo grandkids no kind of what we call it, reparations or some shit for their booty bandit grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Almost definitely not, right, fam? Well anyway, fam, that's my little short one about dude named Gumby. We'll call him OG Gumby now. You know what I'm saying? He put that work in on to do Diablo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did. Why? Because they said Diablo was S.A.ing him. S.A.ing him, fam. But now, after all that there, now he's OG. How I don't understand that, this gang stuff there. I'm sure the real gang members, they're gonna come down in the comments, fam. You real gang members out there, know what gang you was, what said, doesn't goddamn matter. The question is, if you got someone inside your gang, your set, whatever you want to call it there, and they inside the prison topping another dude off, another gang member, another Hoover, topping them off, no matter what it was taken or forced or whatever it is. I tell you this here, if a dude say he was raped, S.A. by a couple of dudes in there, I'm saying I can't respect it. I see it differently. I'm saying because he was forced. But if you got Diablo coming to the cell, whatever there,